Welcome viewers, if still you're not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe and also click the bell icon to get technology updates regularly on this JP Infotech channel.
Hi, in this video we are going to see about a Java project which is entitled as a proxy re-encryption approach to secure data sharing in the Internet of Things based on blockchain. So before seeing the execution of the project, let me brief about the project. So in this project, the authors have proposed a concept of proxy re-encryption for securing the data that has been stored in the cloud. So basically, in the cloud environment, there will be two entities, that is data owner and the data user. So the data owners will be uploading their secured data in the cloud, and what is the need of this proxy encryption is like this proxy re-encryption scheme will make a construction that will provide a legitimate user access. So the data users, it will be verifying whether the data user who is going to access the data owner's content, whether it is a legitimate user or a malicious user. So it is going to prevent the hackers, it is going to prevent the data theft. So for that purpose, this proxy re-encryption scheme is being constructed here to secure the data in the cloud. So here the system is being implemented based on blockchain. So blockchain means here we are going to make a distributed technology. So because if for example, if I am going to upload a file, the file is not going to save into a one particular place. So it is going to be divided, it is going to divide into blocks. So it is going to be a decentralized one. So in case even if the hacker is going to grant the access and get the file, so he cannot able to get the entire file because the files have been printed into a blocks. Only a legitimate user can able to make the exact access, and they can able to rebuild the file and they can see the original file of it. So here in the paper you can see the data sharing model, which consists of data owners, data users, cloud service providers, and here you can see the proxy server and the trusted authority where the blockchain is being done. So now let us see the execution of the project. So we have developed this project in NETBEANS IDE 8.2. So just go to the NETBEANS IDE 8.2, just click file menu and click open project. Now go to the source code location. And click this proxy re-encryption approach and click open project, and kindly wait till the complete project is being loaded into the NETBEANS IDE. As is the first time, it takes some time for loading it. Meanwhile, let us attach the database in the MySQL. So just go to MySQL administrator, enter the login credentials, and you can see the restore option in the left side panel. Just click the restore option, and here you can see open backup file. Just click the open backup file button and go to the source code location, and where you can find the database folder, and select the database and click start restore. Now you can see the restoration operation was finished successful, and click OK, and you can close this MySQL administrator now. And before going to the NETBEANS, make sure that turn off your antivirus and firewall, because always in Windows operating system it will be in on stage. So you need to turn off temporarily till the execution of the project, because in this project we will be sharing the keys through the email. So in case if your antivirus and firewall is turned on, it will be blocking those things and you will not receive the email part. So now I have turned off it. So coming back to the NETBEANS, you can see the complete project has now been loaded into the NETBEANS part, and just right click it and select run. Now kindly wait till the project is being transferred to the browser part. It takes some time. And now you can see the home screen or welcome screen of the project with the project title, proxy re-encryption approach to secure data sharing in the Internet of Things based on blockchain, and the abstract as mentioned in the base paper. And here you can see the entities: data owner, data user, trusted authority, proxy server, and the cloud service provider. So first thing is like, let me go to the data owner part. So as I am a new data owner, I don't have the private key or email ID and password. So let's go to the registration part. So in the data owner registration part, enter the details of your name. So let me enter the name as JP, email ID data owner, let me enter as jpinfotechprojects@gmail.com, and date of birth, gender, phone number, address, and your password. Now click sign up, and now you can see the registration is success. So even if the registration is success, you can see there is an option called private key because you don't have your private key. So only if the trusted authority approves you, you can able to log in into the system, or else you cannot able to log in. So just go to the trusted authority now and enter the login credentials, and once the login is successful, click OK. So you can be navigating to the welcome screen of the trusted authority, where you can see data owner, data user, requested files, and logout. So first let me click the data owner part. Sorry. So here you can see the user ID, name, date of birth, email, phone number, address, and status, where you can see the name JP and email ID, which I have given right now. So here you can see status has been waiting stage. So only if this entity gives an approve, so the data owner can able to log in, or else they don't have the access of logging into the system. So now I have approved it, and here you can see it has been updated as approved. So now let me log out from this data owner part, and now let me go to the data owner login part. So here you need to enter the email ID and the password that you have used during the registration part, and here you can see the private key. So this private key will be received through your email, which you have used during the registration part. So go to your email and check for the private key, and here you can see, hi JP, your data owner registration has been approved, and your private key. So just use this private key, and then only you can log in. So in case if you are giving some dummy values, so here you can see the login has been failed. So only if you're giving the exact details, you can able to log in into the system. So click login, and now you can see the login is successful. Click OK, and now it will be navigating to the welcome screen for the data owner with the data owner name of it, and where you can see the options of upload file, where you can, the data owner can upload the file, and my files, you can see what are the files that has been uploaded by this data owner. Currently this data owner did not upload any file, so it has been empty. And requested files, if the any data user requests for the file that this data owner is uploaded, so that will be updated here. So there is no files right now. So first let me go to the upload file option. So before that, let me create a file to upload this. So let me copy this content and go to D drive, and let me create a file saying proxy. I will name it as proxy, and paste this content. And now let me go to the upload file option, where I'll enter the file keyword as proxy, and let me select this file from the D drive that I have created. And once if you have selected the file, you can see the preview of the file, that is the file content that is inside the file. And now let me click upload, and here you can see, once if you click upload, it will be navigating to the upload file option, where you can see the file name and the blocks, as I said earlier. So here we are going to implement the file into the different blocks. So here the file is being split into 3 different blocks: block 1, block 2, and block 3. And you cannot able to see the content, it has been encrypted, it has been hashed here, and here you can see those blocks. So now after splitting up the blocks, only the files will be uploaded into the cloud service provider. So just click upload button. Now the file is being uploaded, and now you can see the message file uploaded successful, and click OK. And now if you go to my files, you can see the file that has been uploaded with the file ID, name, file keyword, decryption key, uploaded date and time. And as this project is being represented by the cloud, so you should upload the files in the cloud also. So for that purpose we have used Drive HQ. So just type Google Drive HQ, so you'll be going for a cloud service provider. So here we have used Drive HQ service to store our datas. So let me log into the Drive HQ and show you the file that is uploaded into the cloud. So now I have logged into the Drive HQ. As I said, the files will be split into three blocks. So here make sure that you should have this cloud 1, cloud 2 and cloud 3 in this left side panel. So in case if you're not having this cloud 1, cloud 2 and cloud 3 folder, then the file will not be uploaded. You will be getting some error message for the Drive HQ part. So in case if someone has deleted this one, you need to create this cloud 1, cloud 2, cloud 3, then only the blocks will be stored. So now if you click this cloud 1, here you can see the proxy1.txt. you can see the date, time. So today's date is 2/9/2021 and time is 8:37, and here you can see 8:35. the file has been uploaded, and here you can see the size of it. So once if you click that file, here you can see the file contents are being encrypted. No one cannot able to see this. And coming back here, you can see cloud 2, so where you can see again proxy2.txt, so where the second block has been stored. And same in cloud 3, you can see proxy 3. So here you can see the third block of it. So it is made sure that we have uploaded the file both in the local and also in the cloud service. So let me close this Drive HQ part. So let me log out from this data owner part. So second, let me go to the data user part. So in the data user part, first let me go to the registration part and let me create a new data user. So say example, let me create a new data user saying Ajit, and the name, let me email ID, I'll use some different email ID, and date of birth, gender, phone number, address and password, and now click sign up. And now you can see the registration is success for the data user part. So in the data user part, as we done it for the data owner, you should get approved from the trusted authority. Only if the trusted authority approves the data user can able to log in, or else the data user cannot able to log in. So both the entities, data owners and data users, should get approved from the trusted authority. Now let me click the data users menu. So where you can see the data users, what all the data users are available, where you can see the data user Ajit, who has been created by us, and here you can see status is being waiting part. So now the trusted authority approves this data user, and now you can see it has been updated as approved. And now let me log out from this trusted authority part. Now let me go to the data user part. So data user part, let me give the email ID and the password, and for the private key you need to go to the email again, for which we have used for the data user, where you can see, hi Ajit, your data user registration is approved, and what is the private key of it. So let me use this private key to log in into the system and click login, and now you can see the login is successful. Click OK, and now it will be navigating to the welcome screen for the data user part, and where you can see search file, download file and logout file. So let me click search file. So in the search file, you can enter the file keyword to search the file content that is available in the cloud. So let me enter proxy and click search, and where you can see the file ID, file name, data owner was uploaded, what is the date and time when they uploaded this one, and in case if you wanted this file, you can able to make a request of it. So just click request, and now you can see the request has been sent to the particular data owner. And in here in download files, here you can see the file ID, file name, requested date and time, and what is the status. Still the data owner has not approved this file to download. So once if the data owner is approved, then only you can able to download the file. So even if you click download, you can see the access has been not approved. So now let me log out from this part. So here comes the proxy re-encryption concept, where let me log in into the proxy server and show you. So here in the proxy server, login, and The proxy server, you can use the server as the username and password, and you can log in into this one. And here you can see the welcome screen of the proxy server once the authentication is successful. And here you can see the uploaded files and file requested. In uploaded files, you can see who are all the data owners, what are the files that they uploaded, you can see. And file request, you can see what are all the files that is being requested, and you can show this, you can see that one. And now here you can see now our file request has not been updated because data owner should approve it first initially. So let me go to the data owner part. So either let me go to the data owner. I have logged in into the data owner. So if you go to the requested files, here you can see the requested files. So here you can see the file name, who's the user, your data user who has requested, what is the date and time, and here you can see the status, and here you can see approve or reject. So the data owner has the access of giving approve or reject. So in case if they give reject, the data user cannot able to access the file. So let me click approve and show you. So I have click approve. And now let me log out from this part. And now the proxy server, let me log in into the proxy server part and click login. And now let me go to the file request part, and now you can see the proxy server part. Now earlier that this file is not been updated. Now we can see the file name proxy and username who has requested for the file, and status has been waiting. So here the proxy re-encryption is being done using this proxy server, where it checks the access policy for this user and then gives an approve for it. So let me click approve. And you can see now the status has been updated as approved. And now let me log out from this proxy server part and go to the data user part. And once after logging into the data user part, go to the download files. So where you can see the status is now been updated as approved. And now if you click download, you can see I'm sorry, here you can see the re-decryption key for it. So if you go to your email, you can see the file name and the decryption key for it, because this data user can access for many files. So for that purpose, for every file we are given a file name and also the decryption key for it. So just you can enter this decryption key. In case if you are giving some dummy key, here you can see it access is not approved. So only if you give the exact key, now you can see the file. Now if you the file contents is being encrypted format, and once if you click download, let me store in the desktop and show you. And now you can see the ciphertext of it. This is the original ciphertext that we have, data owner has been uploaded. And now let me log out from this data user part. So here in the trusted authority, we have already seen the data owner part and data user part, and requested files. Here you can see what all the file that has been requested and what is the status of it. So the trusted authority has a monitor of it. And let me log out from this part. And in the proxy server part, so in the proxy server part, here we have seen the file that has been uploaded and what all the file requests that is being done. We have seen this one. And let me log out. And finally we'll come to the CSP part. So once after login is successful, you can see the welcome screen for the cloud service provider. And here we have cloud files. So what all the file that is available in the cloud, those details have been updated with the file ID, file name, data owner, and what is the keyword and what is the upload date and time of it. And final is the graph part. Here you can see a dynamic graph. So this graph will be varied according to the file that you're uploading and downloading. Here you can see the graph with the details of average encryption time and average decryption time, and also you can export the result as JPEG. So let me export and show you. So let me show you, save it, and this is the exported result. And let me log out from the CSP part. And this is all about the project, a proxy re-encryption approach to secure data sharing in the Internet of Things based on blockchain. And thank you for watching.